I fear sometimes when I'm being asked that, whether or not someone is trying to think through, would it be okay for me to commit suicide? And of course the answer to that is no, it's not okay. Suicide is murder. Suicide is the attacking of the image of God. And suicide is horrible. Not only a sin, but also a sin that leaves wreckage and devastation all over the place. And so if you're someone who's asking that because you're contemplating suicide, I would just plead with you to talk to people in your life and get help because life is worth living. But I know at the same time, there are many people when they ask that, it's because someone they loved has committed suicide and they worry, does this mean because this person, essentially the last act on earth was a sin, does this mean that that person is in hell? And the answer to that is no. This person is in Christ. This person is in Christ. That means that the blood of Christ covers that person's sins, past, present, and future. And so we're not saved on the basis of the last thing that we do being something that is acceptable to God. We're saved by the grace and mercy of God. And that's also something that's especially important when we're thinking of issues of suicide, where often, almost always, those who are committing suicide are in a place of deep anguish and distress, various sorts of mental illness or mental plagues or sense of hopelessness that's coming upon them. And so we ought to view that with compassion. And so the response that we ought to have when someone we love commits suicide is not to blame people, not to blame that person, not to be angry at that person, nor is it to wonder, does this mean that this person is outside of the reach of God's grace? God's grace covers a multitude of sins, including those that are so hurtful that we hesitate to even talk about.
If you love Jesus and want to learn more, like this video and subscribe to or follow our channel. Keep it real.